Happy Saturday morning. This is the second to last stream or video because I ain't putting out a video, I don't think, this week. I'm going to relax now that I'm officially on my vacation for the next week. I will enjoy it. I have been doing house projects already around the house. Cool ones, I might say. Cool ones for me anyway. I would just say I've become a connoisseur, if that's even a word to appropriate to this. I've become a believer and a buyer. I spent quite a bit of money on the Govee system. So if any of you guys know what the Govee system is, Govee is kind of like the trendsetters right now for indoor lights, like gaming lights if you want to use it for that. I use it for like ambiance lights. For my house, if you've been on Instagram at all, you probably have seen a video of me working my ass off to put these lights up, especially putting myself at risk because I have this like 40-foot top on the second floor that goes like this. And I didn't know how I was going to get them up there on the awning. But we did. We got it on there. And the lights are fantastic. And they're supposed to be permanent. So therefore, I don't ever have to put up Christmas lights or take them down again on the house. And you can use all sorts of like different scenes that capture certain feelings. When St. Patrick's Day comes along, I have a nice green St. Patrick's kind of scene that you can put out on the house, make the house look festive. And then I was like, wow, this is really cool. So I went out and bought some stuff for the inside of the house for my downstairs, for the man cave. And I did that. So I'm going to be doing that again this week. So I have projects galore to do this week. But this is the second to last set of the year. And then we will get into 2024, which, by the way, if you have not looked at the calendar or the Excel document, which for those of you who are new, who happen to watch this, which, by the way, even though I'm not doing as many videos as I've done in the past, I don't think that affects up or down how many people subscribe or don't subscribe. Because right now we have 1,903. If we can get 97 more subscribers in the next year, that means it'll take 7 years for us to get to 2,000 subscribers. I like it. I think it's great. But yeah, I tell you new people, if you happen to be here, which you're probably not, there is an Excel doc in the description of every video, and if you click on that, it shows all the videos and reactions we've done in the past to music, as well as the schedule that is coming. And that schedule is quickly filling up, people. I just had Mr. Colin Crumpton send in a few sets for next year. So if you look at it, we have January 6th, January 13th, January 20th, January 27th, February 3rd. So every Saturday through February 3rd is taken. Now, I don't have Mondays on there because nobody's paid for a set, and typically nobody likes to go on a Monday. But if you want to go on a Monday, then you pay for a set and say, I want to go for a Monday, then I'll add that into the calendar. But so far, we are up to date and ready to go. I haven't been looking at the chat, so let's see who's in here. We've got 5 people. Come on, Jason. Did you scare people away from your set that only 5 people showed up today? Where are the regs? They need to get here. DIY, dude? Oh, are you talking about do it yourself? I mean, I like to do it yourself. Often. Actually, what movie is that from? You should be able to name that movie. Do you like to do it yourself? When the mood strikes. What is it? Huh? What movie is it? You guys should know. It's actually one of the funniest movies of all time, I think. And you could never remake that movie again because it wouldn't be politically correct. I do just want to say that, yeah, lately, because I don't know, is Cucumber in the chat? Because lately he's been crazy, and because of that, I have brought the shots. So I don't have to go down and get it in case he starts going crazy and making me drink it. So for those of you who are new or don't know, if you look over here, there's a tier set. If you hit a super chat and you pay $3, you make me do a shot. I don't have Captain Morgan Run because I forgot. Actually, I should have got it last night, but I didn't get it. But I have Screwball, what is it? Peanut butter flavored whiskey. but I need to go out and do that today because I had forgotten to do that. If you pay $1 and you ask a question, I will answer it immediately. So it goes like that, and nobody ever buys that for like 5 years. I think 2 people bought a shot, but then all of a sudden the last 2 streams we've had Cucumber going crazy and wasting his money on me drinking. But as you can see, there's a 3 max because I'm not being drunk on a Saturday and then sleeping all day and wasting my weekend. Okay, thank God Cucumber doesn't have a lot of money, so I don't have to worry about doing shots today. All right, well, let's get into this. Jason says, don't stop the first video right away. It's a 3-part video. What do you mean? Like the video that I'm going to click on has 3 parts within that one video? Or you're saying video 1 and video 2, video 3 should just be played back to back to back without me stopping? Which one are you talking about? Or is it all in the same one video? Yes, what? That doesn't help me, Jason. I gave you options. Oh? Okay, well, we'll figure it out. Let me start reading what Jason said he has for us today, and we'll start this set and see what we got for the second to last set. The next one is December 30th, which is a week from today. We have Christmas Eve on a Sunday, and we have Christmas Day on a Monday, and we have New Year's Eve on a Sunday and New Year's Day on a Monday. So Saturday will be the last one because that's not like a huge important day. All right, he says this. With this set list, I'm going to shake up the musical style once again. This is a brand new musical genre to the channel, and I know some of you will know these songs once you see the first one. I want to keep the titles a secret only for the first song, then we can say the titles after the initial surprise is revealed, and don't read the song's description paragraph until after the songs are over. Okay, I got to remember that. Between each one. I know that people will enjoy these songs, and I hope you're ready for them. All right, so I'm not going to read the descriptions till after. So here comes the first song. Unfortunately, I think some of you know what it is already because I accidentally fucked up last time a couple weeks ago. But for those of you who weren't there or didn't pay attention, here we go.
Epic rap battles of history! Darth Vader versus Adolf Hitler! Begin!
I am Adolf Hitler! Command of the Third Reich! Little known fact, also dope on the mic! You are Vader!
Are you dope on the mic?
Boots and cape, and helmet to cover up that burnt-ass face! You have the Force to move objects! I am a Force truly evil! Even went back in time and turned you back as a prequel! Cause look at you! You're not even a real person! I prefer
Did they get in trouble for trying to do this? Make Hitler look kind of cool.
Why even bother? So many dudes been with your mom. Who even knows if I'm your father?
I do like the effect on his voice for
You
Darth
call that a
Vader.
mustache? I call that dirty Sanchez on your lip. You bitch. Let me remind you who you're messing with. Everything that you did, I'm the motherfucker who invented it. I'm the original Dark Lord. You're like the sorcerer's apprentice.
Okay, so I'm gonna try not to talk that much so I can actually.
You stink, Vader! Your star smells something sour! You need to
Because it is a rap.
Step in my shower.
So the lyrics are really important here.
Just my speeches breed haters. What's your lightsaber verse a clan of all your white neighbors?
Ooh.
Suck my robot ball. Now take a step back and let me freeze yours off. A little carbonite back for your goop stepping ass. We'll call my homeboy in Israel. See who got the last laugh. Who won? Who's next? You decide.
Oh, is that the first part, Jason? Is that the first part? So that's the first part, right? Okay, so here's the second part. Don't go to the next video. Keep it going. Okay. Han Solo. Han Solo. The production of this is actually pretty nice. Oh. What's up, Herman? Okay, so here's part 2.
Someone who loads you, bitch. Now stand up and ride. I only thought you out so I could beat your ass a second time. Roar like Chewbacca, the voice of Mufasa. I'm on the leader of your lip, your Mufasa. I strike back hard against a Yahtzee. Brainwash your ass in the air. Yahtzee. Ask Indiana Jones who the fuck I am.
Yahtzee.
So focused, I break your concentration camp. I'm a certified Sith Lord, you want? So suck on these.
These what, sir?
These robot nuts. I'm gonna enjoy watching
like...
you die, so let me do it, get my...
You look stressed, Vader. You appear to be in pain. You need
Wow,
a vacation
really?
Here. Take a trip on my tray. I mean, you needing an army of white men.
They're doing a good job with the editing because it looks pretty professional.
You got white bitch pregnant and gave into the hate. Now you're 6'6" in black but can't get a date. Lightsaber. You need a lifesaver. Use some of your force to fix your fucking respirator. You think you're powerful with your fingerneck pinches? You couldn't even get your own son into the family business. Everything you do is an epic fail. Now stand at attention and think fucking hair. What's wrong, Annie? Can't take anymore? Not surprising coming from the Emperor's hall. Yeah, take that. What's the matter? Where is the DJ? Why are you laughing?
That's pretty funny, actually.
Because you're standing over the rank orbit.
Oh, I'm missing the video. Okay, let me change it. No? Dude, that's exactly where it's at.
Vader, this is your last chance. Battle
How about
me or die.
What?
Darth Vader.
Yeah, I think it's you, Jason, because I can see the lyrics too. Thanks, Ivy. Chewbacca.
Screw you, you big black cunt! I'll kick your balls in your face! A war on two fronts! The fear will crush the dark side! Like a rap apartheid! I put the jam into Germany! I'm sick on this mic!
I like the beat behind. I will say though, I think Darth Vader's definitely kicking Hitler's ass as far as who's got the better lines in the disses.
I bet you something. Here, pop into my oven.
Let me paint you a picture, son. Portrait of a bitch after World War I. You a story of the fears of the German people. Telling the world that the Jews are evil. You wrote a little book, got fired up. Had a beer hall book, got fired up. When your bunker started getting
Now I
fired
can't see
up.
them.
With a gun in your mouth and fired up. You dumb motherfucker. Didn't Napoleon let you know when you conquer Russia? Better pack some fucking winter clothes.
What's up, Frog?
When you're fighting off Valkyrie, I got a million clones. Can't die for me. My bounty hunters ride for me. Your homeboy finish this ride for me.
They call me Boba Fett. You wanna mess with me? I'll put my balls in your mouth.
Scott. Cucumbers. Go get high, Cucumber.
I'm sick. Hell no! You're not going to cheat me, Mr. Sunglasses, all the time. I'll take you and your new boyfriend Goofy and all your sperming soldier guys and throw you in a butthole in the sand. I am Hitler.
Oh,
Who do you guys think won? I definitely think it was Darth Vader for sure. Even though I felt like Hitler had way more time to rap. It felt like oh, well, that was a quick end. All right, so I think that in this first part, or this first rap battle, to me, Vader won. He sounds cooler, his raps were better, and he dissed them better. Even though I think Hitler had way more frame in order to do it. So I definitely give it to Vader. What about you guys? So I don't know what this means for the rest of the set, but does that mean they're all going to be like this? Because if the cat's out of the bag, is there like all of these rap battles going on? Let's get into number 2 and find out. Because if they're all 3 parts, we're going to be here for quite a while, because that was like 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay, so I'm reading the description after as he asked me. He says, yes, technically, yes, technically this is a slight cheat, as there were 3 songs, yes, okay. But they were all the same battlers and were very short individually. True. This is only one that's a series like that, so the rest will be single battle videos. Okay, cool. The first video is one of the earliest, while the other two came more towards the middle of their YouTube career. So when did they start in YouTube? Like literally at the beginning of YouTube? Because, as I said, the editing and framing looked very good and clean, whereas like if it was the beginning of YouTube, I would think it was like terrible, but they looked pretty good to me. I'm normally not really into rap, but I love these guys so much. Not only are the battles fun and quite brutal, they portray these characters very accurately and put a lot of effort into looking the part. As part of this as well, I kept this ask for after the video to have people say in the chat and comments who they think won the battle. Well, I already did that for you, pal. It was definitely Darth Vader. For me, it was Vader, Hitler, then Vader. Oh, you want us to do it? I would say, for me, it was... I would probably say Vader, Hitler, Vader, but that's because Hitler, I felt in the second part, Vader didn't really do anything. He didn't say much at all. So that's not really fair. He didn't get like a full discourse. All right, so per what you said in the first paragraph, now that the cat is out of the bag, I am going to say what the next rap battle is. So this next one's called, by the same Epic Lloyd and Nice Peter. This is Elvis Presley versus Michael Jackson. And he said, don't read the descriptions until after. So here we go with Elvis Presley versus Michael Jackson. Let's go. I feel like the rapping on this is a little off from the beat. Like they're trying to syncopate it, but...
You ain't gonna have the badass battle rap that I have. I got a 1 for your monkey, a 2 for your clothes, 3 for your family, and a 4 for your nose. You better surrender, talk about them ABCs, cause all you wanna do is teach kids the birds and the bees. This is the big time Jackano dress rehearsal. I'll light you up like your hair in a Pepsi commercial. I can tell
that was a good one.
I can't comprehend it. I stole from black culture. Why are you offended? Your daddy beat gold records out of you like alchemy. Don't make me spank you and dangle your ass off a roof balcony.
It's about time for a thriller. Didn't lose any chocolate. I just added vanilla. I'm going off the wall. I won't stop till I get it up.
That was cool.
Your big fat ass with my sonic glove. How you gonna talk about the birds or bees when you met your own wife and she was only 14 and you made $1? She came to me. I took her to my Neverland ranch to TV. You should have stayed.
They did a good job on the second part.
Even Gina looks better than you. I'm singing, you're singing.
Elvis definitely won the first part. Let's see if he wins the second part.
You're a creeper, dude. You like to grab your own winger. I wanna let you marry my daughter cause I knew you'd never bang her. You think you're tough? Man, you look like Tootie. I was better than you in my Blue Hawaii movie. You lost your damn mom, that's why they cast you in the whiz. You're like a sad white woman who never got to be a kid. I'm out before you try to hold me and free your willy. Later, weirdo. Elvis is alive in the building.
Whole war! Whole snaps! Unify!
I definitely think that Elvis won that. So I'm going to say Vader, Elvis. So to me, Vader and then Elvis. I think Elvis's disses were definitely way worse than what Michael could say. But part of that's just like Elvis wasn't as controversial or didn't do crazy things like Michael Jackson did. So it's much easier to kind of rip on him than it is to rip on Elvis, because Elvis was just doing what most people do in their life, which was drink too much and do drugs. Wait, what? After the Who wins, you can cut off the videos, by the way? Oh, yeah, I didn't know. Okay, let me read the description of the second one. One of their better battles. This battle has one of their better musical beats, and the kid they got to portray young Michael seriously pulled it off. He did, but like I said, some of the rhythm was off. This rap battle actually informed me of Michael Jackson's Pepsi commercial incident. Oh, I remember being a kid and seeing that, as I had never heard of it till they mentioned it here, as well as him marrying Elvis's daughter. You didn't know that? I guess, well, you're young, right? Or you're not my age. Yeah, I think you're like a decade, which would make sense then. as I had never heard of it until they mentioned it here. Him and Mary Elvis's daughter. I love how educational some of these rap battles can be. It makes me want to look up more information on the people in the videos. For me, I felt like Elvis won with the black culture line and the pedophilia ones. Yeah, he definitely won. So in the chat, please tell us who you thought won that one. So right now, to me, it's Vader and then Elvis, and we'll see who the next one is. The next one is Michael Jordan versus Muhammad Ali. Dude, you should be Michael Jordan versus LeBron. It'll be interesting to see Jordan versus Ali, but to me, that's like two different sports. Why wouldn't you do the epic Jordan versus LeBron? And LeBron is definitely better than Jordan. I'm sorry for you people to even have to ask that question. But here we go with song number 3. Let's go.
Michael Jordan versus Muhammad Ali.
Why don't you dodge this battle like you did Vietnam? Cause you got as much chance of beating me as LeBron. I'm a flying machine, like the world has never seen. You can fight one man, I can drive through a whole team. I choke a dope with his own jump rope. You'll get smoked when I float. You Kentucky Fried Joe used to float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Now you double dribble balls that nobody can see.
Ooh, here comes Jordan, big tongue wobbling, flying through the air like a
Dude, you
big
guys are
dumb
sneaking
goblin.
crack.
You're the only bull that's uglier than Rodman. Messing with me is gambling. You got a problem. Your whole basketball career's turned whack when you came back a wizard like Gandalf the Black. You should have kept your
Ooh, he got him on that one.
Stick to golf, you can keep the ball to yourself. Ooh, I'm so pretty, my hands are
I
so
think he
fast.
got
I whip
Jordan
your
on
face
that
back
one.
to your Hitler mustache. Now your daddy got killed, and I feel for your family, but your baseball career, now that was a tragedy.
Man, you
Yeah,
make me
it wasn't a
sick, but I'm
tragedy,
better
but-
with the flute. You should let the Fresh Prince do
Let's
your
see how many
rapping
athletes
with
can play
you. I
two
would pass the mic to
professional
Pippen, but I'm not
sports,
done scoring.
let alone
Stay
golf,
all up in
too.
your grill like my name was George Foreman.
I saw you slapping
Jordan
Reggie
was
Miller.
definitely
Boy,
a
what's wrong with
massive
you?
athlete,
You fight
like
the
Stephen-
little girls who
Stephen
make your
Curry
Nike
is.
shoes. McDonald's and underpants as corporate backers. You stay at the Ritz because you're
Steph
so
on the
down
golf
to
course is
crackers.
really good.
Cassius wants to talk about cash and checks. I'll school you through your bug spray, off your Broadway play, over the Japanese dude sitting on your face, hitting nothing but net. You ain't seen nothing yet, man. You needed a movement because you're so full of shit. I'm a better athlete and a better MC. Battle me 2 more times, watch me get a 3-peat.
VP, why don't you back up that trash? I leave you like Liston, flat on your ass. You need to bounce back to North Carolina, kid, because your rapping sucks more than Space Jam did.
That was good.
Who's that?
I'm sorry, Ali definitely won that one. Wow. Yeah, I'll say Ali definitely won that one. But see, this is the thing, and I kind of said this on the last video. It's not necessarily fair based on, like, yes, the rapping and the disses or whatever are better for one or the other. But who the character is, like, it's really easy to make fun of Michael Jackson. The dude has a lot of issues. It's easier, I think, in this case, to make fun of Jordan than it is to make fun of Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali, like, people loved, other than his sting like a butterfly, or whatever. Like, his arrogance, I guess, people didn't like, but people liked Muhammad Ali, I think. Way more than, well, no, a lot of people, I guess, like Jordan, too, but it was just much easier, I think, to make fun of Jordan than it is to make fun of Muhammad Ali. Unless, I think all of us are too young, other than Michael, to really know a lot about Muhammad Ali, other than what we know about history of him. Although Jordan, for a lot of us, was during our time frame. So at least I know, if you come fly with me or whatever, that video, 45 minutes of Jordan, if you watch that, which I'm sure a lot of us did, you know a lot about Jordan and his history. Whereas it's not like I've ever watched a documentary on that. So in that case, I think, yes, Muhammad Ali definitely won, but I think it's also a little unfair because we know a lot about Jordan more than we know. It's easier to make fun of Jordan than it is to make fun of him. The second thing I want to say is you guys are smoking crack, and everybody in the world is smoking crack when they say, like, oh, Jordan is still the GOAT. No, he is not. He is not even close. I mean, take out the stupid, oh, there's 6 championships, which is the only thing left for them to say, is that he's got 6 championships. LeBron has 4. That's it. That's the only argument that goes for Jordan. But he was also playing in an era where people were not as good as they are now. Number 2, it's just natural movement and growth in human history. So it's like saying guitar players now are not better than Jimi Hendrix. Yes, they are, because people get better. And people in 10 years from now, skill-wise and athletic ability and all that stuff will be better than they are today. Just like runners. It's like saying Jesse Owens is the fastest runner of all time and Usain Bolt is not the GOAT. No, he is. He's faster and he's better. Human beings in sports get better and better and better because they practice longer, they have whatever it may be. Things move. I think John Petrucci and Steve Vai and those guys are like the top of the game. But you got new guys coming up that are starting at age 3 that are just better technically than those guys. Jordan is the same thing. Stop holding on to the fucking past, you freaks. I like Jordan. He was amazing for his time, just like Jimi Hendrix was. Time moves on. LeBron is the new GOAT. And now it seems that this Wembley kid could possibly surpass LeBron at some point. But just get over it. Jordan he's ancient. He's good. He was awesome. He was amazing. But people are way better than him now. I would say like at least, I would even say that as far as technical ability and skill and whatever one-on-one, Kevin Durant would smoke Jordan. He would just like smoke him. Like that's not even a question. Steph Curry, I don't know because they're kind of like he's a three-point shooter. But I mean, LeBron and Durant, they would just body the fuck out of Jordan. Body him. He wouldn't even have a chance. So anyway, let's move on from there. Let's see. He wanted me to read it after, so I'm going to read it after. He says, Key and Peele, which I've never really watched, but I've heard of. Being in this one really enhanced the battle for me, and the representation of each character was perfect. The chemistry of the battle also was enhanced since they are used to working off each other in comedy. I don't know if they helped with the writing process, but I'm sure they helped with the comedic thing of their movements and actions in the videos. As for who won, as much as I like the Michael Jordan lines, Muhammad Ali hit harder and Muhammad won. Again, I can't believe Jason and I have agreed on every single thing right now. I should probably write that in the chat, actually. So I have Vader, what was it? Elvis, and then Ali. Okay, that's what I've got so far. All right, let's get on to the next one, which this is Terminator versus RoboCop. See, again, I think Terminator is going to win this just without even listening to it because we know more about Terminator. Well, I'm sorry, maybe RoboCop will win this one because we know more about Terminator than we do about RoboCop. I think me, and maybe Michael and a few other people have actually seen the original RoboCop, which was really good, by the way, for its time. But let's see if that this plays out that same way. Here we go with a RoboCop. Great. Am I on the right one?
RoboCop
Yep.
versus Terminator! We got freeze. I suggest you use your right to remain silent.
Michael, you need to read your stats. He has way more game winners than Jordan, like way more. There's a misperception about Jordan's game winners.
I got my farmer's market. I wonder where the Cyberdyne research went. That they couldn't fix your funky haunted Franz accent. They sent you back to kill a child. He's defeating distilled. They should have made a time traveling morning after pill. And I didn't think I had any feelings left inside me, but my heart was surely broken after Terminator 3. I'm RoboCop and I got the flow. He roared it out, C-3PO. I got the mind control like all the lead. Your move, creep.
Wrong. I have detailed files, the conclusion of your trilogy. That movie failed Detroit worse than the automotive industry. I am T-800 Cyberdyne Systems Model 101, and I'll be sweeping up your robobits like paper clips when I'm done. My rapping attack is a massive dispatch of bazookas and gas and grenades that rapidly bashes your brains and dismantles that puny pea shooter that fits in your leg. We're not the same, you peel away. A perfect skin, you find supercomputers. You look like crying wearing a cold pressed juice now. They left off your balls when your suit was created.
I still love you, Alex.
Bullshit! Your sex life is terminated! Based on my detailed analysis on the lyrical structure of battle rap, it's time for your next shit verse, and then I'll be back.
Okay.
You don't know love, you don't know honor. You only know a programmed robot boner for John Connor.
See, I think RoboCop's gonna win.
If I fresh, it's my prime directive.
I'll punch through your face hole and rip out your vocal cords. Send out your space helmet back to Geordie LaForge.
Nice try, but I'm too quick on the draw. What can go wrong for you will creep Murphy's Law.
Chill out, dickwad. Your emotions are wrecking your flow. I couldn't find a decent rhyme in your line. If I was in search mode, you're too slow. I have almost steam to machines. Barista. Judgment Day, baby.
Okay, I'm gonna say it again. Robo. Because I think, as I said, there was more to just like take it. All right. So let me read what he says about this one and see if we agree again. This battle was so well done in visuals, sound, and skill. That RoboCop outfit was amazing, and the effects for the Terminator arm were better than what I've seen in some movies. This is definitely one of their top videos, and for me it seems obvious who won. The Terminator came to terminate this tin can man. I'm sorry, that didn't happen. Nope. I liked his your boner for John Connor. His robot boner for John Connor is great. That won it for me. So we finally disagree there, Jason. We finally disagree. Okay, let's get to the next one. This is Donald Trump versus Hillary Clinton. Uh-oh. I think it'd be better if they did Trump versus Biden now. But, yeah. Trump versus Hillary Clinton. Here we go. Draw.
I've been in this game too long. I'm a public servant. Have been since I met MLK in person. I'm a woman of the people. That's for certain. You're a man of the people who don't like turbans. I was living in the West Wing while you were professional wrestling. Got skin like Russian dressing from too much Russian investing. You've been going bankrupt since the 90s. If it was any wrong, you couldn't find me. You don't care about the job, Trump. You just think that desk is shiny. I said that I respect your children, but that wasn't quite right. Y'all looking like some extras from American Psycho. First name is Hillary, middle name Rado. Last name is Clinton, and lyrics like I do. There's celebrities on The Apprentice. Motherfucker, I fired it like a crack. How do I say this?
So far, this is the worst rap, I think, out of all of them.
You use your fingers to touch chicks.
She's only 12 years old.
That's enough. Shit.
But she's married, sir.
Just gotta get pushy.
That's your daughter.
Well, grab her by the pussy. That's assault, brother. Don't tell me the victim's at fault, sucker. Don't know shit about snakes. You could have watched on the 8th all great. Motherfucker, how to save the day. I'm gonna rock and roll.
Okay, I'm just gonna say real quick, none of these are really like disses. Like him saying "fucker" in the pussy. It's kind of, if anything, funny. It's not like a diss. Like, so far, nothing Hillary and like, there's, I mean, make fun of his hair more. Like, that's definitely something you can make fun of. But so far, there's nothing that they're like taking to like rip on Donald Trump. So far, this is the worst diss out of all of them that we've heard, in my opinion.
Bitch on the scene like murder strong. So go ahead, Donna, let me see it flow. I brought Michelle's speech. Here are some quotes.
Let me just say, I respect all females. But your rhymes are trash. Put them next to your emails. Our country's in crisis. Who wants to vote for the mother of ISIS? That might not be exactly true, but I don't do like that. Well, you know to talk about misogyny. Your bill's worse than Cosby. He left a mess on that dress like you left in Benghazi. When you wanna break the glass ceiling, Hillary, I sense it. The only crack you'll find is my ass pressed against it. Numbers are in it, I'm riding your tail. You don't have the stamina, baby, you're frail. This'll be just like a way when you fail. Trouble will point you to jail. How do I sing this? Year 2. And you almost lost the primary to a socialist Jew. What are the American people got a Yankee Doodle do? You're gonna throw your fat face that they're just not into you. What a strong
either.
who could stand up to China. Not a graded little wishy-washy bleeding heart vagina. I'm gonna run these streets like I run my casinos. More police and less Latino. You bury us in debt by poor people's socks. I'll create jobs, tearing down mine. I'll use all fight to build a wall. Dip it in gold and make Mexico pay for it. I'll make this country.
Okay, so there's a complete difference between this rap battle and the other ones before it, which is, I would say both of these suck. It's almost like a political ad for each of them. They're talking more about like themselves, like a politician would, and how good they are, bad, whatever, and barely talking about how bad the other, or making fun of the other one. So this one could go in deep with each of these. I mean, talking about Hillary being like a dude, she's basically a dude. And nothing like that. This is more of like, yeah, I just think the dissing section of this rap in particular between these two, both are not doing anything.
Great again. We'll all be living wrong until Congress is fired and put Charles in charge. 'Cause this whole system's rigged, and we all know the rigor of the last 8 years. This country's been run by.
Exactly, Adrian. That's what I was saying. This is just a political ad for both of them.
Discussion up in TMZ. You got brother Black and brother on the Facebook feed. I'm so sick and tired of this ridiculous shit. If this is the best my party gets, then my party should quit. I'm sorry. Did I say something that
So when did Abe Lincoln come in?
Creepy ass smile off your face and beat this dummy. If she does win the White House, be a man and hold the door. Don't get your fans stirred up in some sort of Twitter civil war. Here's an equal opportunity smackdown in a sequel. Let the people, for the people, for the people.
I do like the lay down. Yeah, Abe wins that one for me. But they were all still pretty terrible. Okay, I'm gonna say just the winner is Sucks Balls. Because that was just not. And I would say, unfortunately, the Russiagate thing at the beginning that Hillary tried to get on Trump didn't age very well. So I wonder when they wrote this. Because it was obvious that was horseshit. Or at least proven to not have any weight. All right. Ooh, look at Adrian. I think you're showing your bias there, Adrian. Yeah, well, maybe they were leaning towards Hillary. Ooh, Ryan throwing darts. Uh-oh, here we go. All right, this is what, let's see what, which one Jason picked. Jason says, one of the more controversial battles. This one definitely was biased, yes, but still felt authentic to the people. As much as the Hitler vs. Vader videos were also controversial. I feel this one tops it for being more raw and devastatingly brutal. The lyrics are and despite being biased, as I mentioned, I think we know who won, despite any feelings you have towards them. I don't think anybody won, so disagree with you there. And I don't think it was brutal. I thought it was actually less brutal than all the other ones because they weren't really making fun of each other that much. They were like politically adding themselves. So bad on you guys for picking sides. You should just like make fun of each other. Okay, the next one is a good one. Freddy Krueger versus Wolverine. It should be Freddy Krueger versus Jason. Come on. That's like as bad as saying that Jordan's still the GOAT. This is dumb. All right, here we go. Next one. This is number 6. Which one is this? I hope this is right. Is this right?
Upper crop bottles of history.
History. Is this the right one? Yep.
Watch it.
Freddy's coming for you.
Ooh, that's a great. Or better lock your door. 5, 6, then 2, 6.
Spread red on your bedspread till you're lying there on your deathbed. You got a healing factor? I gotta kill bitches on the ceiling factor. Under that mask, you're a singer slash actor. Under my skin, I'm a slasher slash slasher. Bitch, I come from Wes Craven's twisted mind. You come from comic books the kids get when they're well behaved at Christmas time. Singles are bum, they want their hairstyle returned. And that wasn't even my main diss, it was just a sideburn.
Nice glove, bub, but I'm real from bones to teeth. And that claw's like a strap-on. There's a pussy underneath. Don't sleep. That's all you got for me? Could defeat your ass with a cup of tea. I've been to hell and back and whooped Satan's ass. You got beat by a Nancy on Elm Street. You wanna talk about Burns, Mac? The PTA turned your face into Deadpool's ball sack. Wrapped in a Where's Waldo sweater.
I think Wolverine's gonna win this one.
So step into my cat now. See if you can hack that. Better hang on to your whack hat. Cause your worst nightmare ain't you jack shit compared to the least of my Weapon X flashbacks on the Adamantium.
Definitely a step up.
You'll only ever be half of Edward Scissorhands. So don't get me more pissed, chump. I'll take your whole franchise out with a fistball.
Look at the size of your body. How could I possibly think I'm in trouble? I can't tell the difference between your action figure and your stunt double. What's the matter? You look tired, eh? I'll be in your bed tonight. I might be
Cucumber, this is whack.
a chick magnet. So heavy metal bitches are real attracted. What the fuck's a Wolverine? Some kind of an angry beaver? I was more intimidated by a tiny Canadian the first time I saw Justin Bieber.
That verse stung, bub, but I've already recovered. I'll call you tomorrow morning if I need my toast butter. I ain't got time for this. Saving the world, what qualities do you bring? You're a pedophile from the Midwest. At least R. Kelly could sing. See, I've got the wrong room if you're looking for fear. Only thing scares me is a fridge with no beer. That face tells me you've met your match. So come back if you've got another itch to scratch.
I'm gonna have to say Wolverine. Wolverine won that one for me, and I love Freddy Krueger. I grew up 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. 3, 4, better lock your door. 5, 6, grab your crucifix. 7, 8, better stay up late. 9, 10, never sleep again. Yeah. I thought as a kid, of course, when you watch them now, they're stupid. But as a kid, as far as scary movies go, Freddy and Nightmare on Elm Street was definitely scary because the fact that he came in your dreams was the scariest part and the fact that you could die in your dreams. That's actually scary because his disc, Wolverine's disc that fell flat was you're only something like in dreams, that's pussy or something. No, that's actually scarier because in your dreams you can't control shit. And yeah, dreams are like a freaky thing. And if you die in your dream, that would suck. So yeah, I think that at the time, I think Nightmare on Elm Street was a very scary movie. But then, you watch them now and you're like, okay, that was really dumb. Because they didn't have the effects that they have today. What can you do? All right, that brings us to our last one, but I got to read what Jason said because we'll find out who he thought won. In the making of the video they made for this, Epic Lloyd revealed his hatred of Hugh Jackman's Wolverine in the X-Men movies, which led him to doing everything possible to avoid looking like him or sounding like him in the entire video. This battle was done as soon as the R. Kelly line was uttered by Wolverine, but Freddy did hold his own throughout most of it. I do wish some of these videos were a bit longer to give some characters more lines to really make it less lopsided, though in terms of battle ability. I would agree, and I think Wolverine definitely won that. So we only disagree on one of these right now, I think. All right, let's get in the last one, which is Henry Ford versus Karl Marx. Seriously? Shouldn't it be Adam Smith? Anyway, let's go.
Mr. Motor City needs some medicine. Red. My lines are a production. Your lines are bred. Disassembling timepieces is how I got my start now. Watch me tear your ideology apart. You scream, unite the workers, free the class slaves. Lose your chain, trade them in for mass graves. Smile with Stalin. Wow, appalling mounts of body bag. When a world leader likes you, that's a red flag. I produce with my two hands. You're a destitute trade. Scheming to trade bootstraps in for food stamps. Any person tried to seize my private property will catch a torn press to his private parts properly. Who takes advice from a broke slob? It's laughable. I wouldn't wipe my tailpipe with your DOS capital. If you'd saved a penny for restarter you named Jenny, you might not have needed to bury quite so many.
Who's that proud young Nogalian, heavy drinking card carrying, future thinking legal letter Inca proletarian? It's Karl Marx. Prepare to be rhinestone. I'm dropping you like Hitler dropped your name in Mein Kampf. My codes of didn't cause mass grave. We did get that from books, but you didn't read shit. Your self-made man studies them from a tourist. Your daddy's two hands gave you a free father and forest. You were the first of 6 kids till the 7th killed your way you smile at your workers like Big Brother. Your Model T, total lack of style is killing me. They can take shit from you according to ability. Do it with your first car can't back up. Beating this like your city.
So far, Henry Ford's kicking.
Don't step that close without some beard shampoo, son. You lived in Cologne. Look like you could've used some. I drip a style like a dipstick drips oil. You look as sick as your chronic dick boil. I'm mass producing abuse on a utopian hobo. I'm throwing you for loops like the F of my logo. I gave men work, you brought nothing but
Yeah, the rapping is definitely better for Henry Ford.
Cranking out for 7 fingers a week. You controlled what employees could think, drink, and eat. And when they marched for better wages, shot them dead in the street. In truth, what you produced for alienated working men who would clock into Detroit and lose themselves like Eminem. And now your Great Lakes state ain't exactly a great sight. You were West of Michigan and Flint's water pipes.
You griped about oppression, don't leave me impressed. You're not hot, Carl, that's just shit on your chest. For a man to state less, you got an awful lot to say. I pay you $5 a day to go away. And Bloody Angles bankrolled you with this textile bill. I guess the capitalists are cool when they're paying your bills. You're a hypocrite, a nitwit who's love with substance issues. Step off your soapbox, take the soap with you.
Look, dummy, shedding money is the communist vision. Engels Bank was the crank that got the revolution spinning. We gave everything to see the common people advance. I'm so down for the cause, I even pawned my own pants. You grew so out of touch, you sabotaged your only kid. It's a stomach cancer showed more love than you did. So congrats.
See, the problem is I don't really know much about Henry Ford, so I don't know what this stuff means sometimes. Like, about his kid.
Frankly, Hank, it's clear as which side you are on. This battle's been applaud like that hemorrhage in your head. I'll leave a Ford as expected. Found on road dead.
Yeah, that last part's true. Fords suck. If you have a Ford, you need to turn it in. Get a Honda. All right, so that wraps us up. I'm going to give it to Henry Ford. But once again, I think it follows the idea that it's easier to rip on Karl Marx than it is to rip on Ford. And I don't really know that much about Ford. So, like, some of the stuff they're saying about the kid and shooting people dead in the streets, did he do that? I didn't know that. Yeah, I think Henry Ford won it. But that's because I don't know a ton about Henry Ford's personal life or what he did. I mean, I think if anything, isn't he seen as, like, he's one of the big three, and he created... I mean, it's kind of weird for them to make fun of each other because I guess hypocritically they both kind of wore people down and abused people, had essentially worker slaves. But yeah, I'm still going to go with Henry Ford because I don't know, I thought some of his lines were better and yeah, just rapped better. But let's see what Jason thinks. Jason, do we end up on the same page? And to finish off this set is actually the newest video they uploaded this month. Oh, it was this month. This battle was another very brutal battle and shows them really putting in the effort for these videos, as the time between this and the last video was about 1 year, okay? One of the most educational for me, as well as I barely knew any real information other than the little I got from my high school history class in California. I've watched other videos of people breaking down all of the ERB videos, lines for line, but this was one of their most packed in ones. In my opinion, Karl Marx took the battle in all 3 verses he had. Wow. I can't wait to see what else these guys come out with next, and have enjoyed the 13 years of these rap battles on YouTube, and I hope you guys have too. Well, it sounds like people thought Karl Marx won that hands down, but I didn't think that. But that's, again, I don't know enough about Ford and what he did other than the cars suck, which is his last line, because Fords do suck. Don't ever buy a Ford. Seriously. The Ford F-150 and the truck, sure, those are great cars. But outside of that, I would never, ever buy a Ford in my life. My brother and my cousin, when I was in high school, I'll never forget, they bought, when those Mustangs first came out, the Ford Mustang. It didn't come out then, but that model, would that have been like 1997 model? 96, 95, that model. They both bought them, and they bought the GT versions. And within like 2 months of each other, they're brand new cars, both of them blew head gaskets, and the car was screwed, like completely screwed. Both of them, separate cars, separate people, driving separately, blew fuel pumps and gaskets. It's like, seriously, the car was toast. So they wasted a bunch of money on a Ford. Don't buy a Ford unless maybe it's a Ford F-150 or something like that. Okay, yeah, found on the road dead. That was my favorite line at the end. Okay, so that wraps us up for the second to last one of the year. Next week, or next Saturday, it is going to be... Who is it? To finish us off is a Cucumber set. So Cucumber will be kind of rounding out the year, December 30th at the same time, a week from today. Otherwise, you guys have a great week and get some sleep, drink some drinks, and do some drugs. All right, peace out, y'all. Thanks, Jason. This was definitely different and gave me something that I never would have probably listened to on my own. So nice work. Peace out.